So am I free to go? So why am I not free to go? If she just said she got a bond,
Pardon?
why am I not free to go? Why do I gotta serve time when I'm not even?
You have a bond on the case, ma'am.
So when I was arrested, I wasn't actually told my rights. So ain't that against the law?
I cannot.
You can't do nothing about it right now?
I
All right, I just want to state that. I just want to state it. Okay.
stated.
It's on record, right? Okay.
Do you want a jury trial or not?
It doesn't matter.
You have to make a decision, ma'am.
It could have a jury. Fine. That's fine with me.
This entitled woman named Brett stormed into the courtroom with one of the worst attitudes I've ever seen. She actually had the nerve to raise her voice at Judge Simpson, demanding to know why she wasn't being released from jail when she had literally been arrested for assault. Honestly, just listening to the things coming out of her mouth was painful. The entitlement in her tone makes you wonder if she truly believes the law doesn't apply to her. Meanwhile, Judge Simpson is sitting there showing a level of patience that honestly deserves to be studied. Most judges would have lost their temper the moment someone started yelling in their courtroom. But he stayed calm, professional, and firm the entire time. But the real question is this: do you think this arrogant and delusional attitude deserves freedom, or should she stay exactly where she is? Let's jump in.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf, well, not on behalf of Ms. Brown. We are the attorney of record on this case. When I did meet with Ms. Brown, she informed me she wants to represent herself.
Your name?
Alexis Brown.
All right. Is that correct that you want to represent yourself?
Yes, it is.
So in this matter, Ms. Brown, I do have to inform you that the complaint in this case alleges that on or about June 8, 2024, location of 3001 Woodland Hills Drive in Pittsfield, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the offense of assault and or assault and battery against a Latasha Browning. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, I do.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand the maximum penalties?
Yes, I do.
There are certain things that are fraught in self-representation in terms of understanding the Michigan court rules and in terms of the court procedure. You would need to understand that if you would like to represent yourself, that you would be held to the same standard as any other attorney.
Mm-hmm.
The court will not be assisting you in any fashion whatsoever. You understand that?
Okay, so the time that I served, don't that counts for the 93 days?
I'm sorry?
The time that I served already, don't that counts for the 93 days?
I don't know how much time you.
I served 30 days already.
And if you serve 30 days, it may count. I'm trying to look at what your bond is on this case. What do you have a bond?
And then no contact with the victim's loan.
And the monetary amount? 5,000, 10%, then it should count. Yes, ma'am.
And so I have a question. So when I was arrested, I wasn't actually told my rights. So ain't that against the law that you wasn't heard your rights when you arrested me? Well, not you, but the officer.
I cannot.
You can't do nothing about it right now?
All
right, I just want to state that.
I can't answer that.
I just want to state it.
All right.
Okay.
Stated.
It's on record, right?
So.
Okay.
What do we?
When you're facing an assault charge, your first move should probably be hiring a lawyer, or at least asking for a public defender. I just don't understand how someone thinks yelling at a judge is a good strategy. It's not going to win you any sympathy at all. Honestly, the way she handled herself had the maturity level of a toddler throwing a tantrum. What makes this even more concerning is that entitlement like this isn't just annoying, it can actually be dangerous. This woman was arrested on an assault charge. She's currently in jail, and from the sound of things, she may end up getting a bond. But judging by her attitude, it's hard to imagine her being a responsible member of society anytime soon. The way she spoke to the judge was honestly shocking. I can't even imagine talking to a judge like that. When someone genuinely believes they can break the law and then scream their way out of consequences, it shows a serious disconnect from reality. And the scary part is that cases like this aren't rare anymore. People with attitudes like this are walking around everywhere, at the grocery store, at the gym, or on the road, just one bad decision away from chaos. Courts are supposed to represent order and accountability, but people like her try to turn the courtroom into a circus. It really makes you question how someone ended up thinking this kind of behavior is acceptable. That being said, I have to give credit to Judge Simpson. He's honestly one of my top 3 judges right now. You've got judges like Judge Fleer and Judge Middleton, but Judge Simpson is definitely one of my favorites. A lot of people talk about Judge Boyd being calm. There's nothing wrong with that, but Judge Simpson operates on a completely different level. I've seen him get strict before. But usually that only happens when someone like a sovereign citizen walks in and completely disrespects the court. He's clearly been through situations like this before, which probably explains why he has so much patience. Still, it really makes you wonder what's going on lately. I don't know if it's this generation or something else, but the level of entitlement we're seeing more and more is unbelievable. I post courtroom cases like this every day, and situations like this are becoming increasingly common. People walk into court already acting like the rules don't apply to them. So, let me know what you think about that.
What do you want this set for, ma'am?
I mean, Your Honor, we have no offer at this time.
Do you want it set for a trial, ma'am?
Sure, I guess. I guess
You want a jury trial or a non-jury trial?
it doesn't really matter.
Well, you've got to make a decision, ma'am.
If it gotta go to trial, then it gotta go to trial.
Okay. Do you want a jury trial or not?
It doesn't matter.
You have to make a decision, ma'am.
It could have a jury. Fine, that's fine with me.
Jury final settlement conference in this matter will be set for 17th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Jury selection in this matter, October 20th, 2025 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person.
So am I free to go? So why am I not free to go? If she just said she got a bond,
Pardon?
why am I not free to go? Why do I gotta serve time when I'm not even?
You have a bond on the case, ma'am.
So if I get my money, I can get out. But she just said it was no bond.
Post bond, you can get out.
So I'd rather post bond. So where do I go from here?
You need to post the bond.
Okay, what's the bond? Cause you just asked her the same thing. Cause she said
5%.
it's $500.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'd rather post bond. Where do I go from there?
And you can go post bond.
Okay, thank you.
It's your fault, parenting. Your fault. You just like suckered me into that. You got up there and then just said, well, we're the attorney of record, but
Oh, we're starting off the morning with a series of bad decisions already. This is wonderful.
yeah, I know, but they're all by parenting. The whole
That's-
McDonald's thing and then this. And
This-
If this hearing is any preview of what's coming next, the main trial could turn into pure courtroom chaos. Personally, I think there's a strong chance she ends up serving those 90 days. If the jury is paying attention, they may decide to give her the full sentence. She's already served around 30 days, which would leave roughly 2 more months if she receives the full time. Either way, every day that someone with this kind of attitude spends away from causing problems is probably a better day for everyone. Else, even if she somehow manages to avoid the sentence, her behavior during this hearing alone made it extremely difficult to watch. And once again, Judge Simpson showed incredible patience. I honestly don't know how he kept his composure through the entire exchange. One moment that really stood out to me was when she glared at her former lawyer while leaving the courtroom. It's almost like she was blaming the attorney for everything that happened. But let's be honest, the lawyer didn't commit the assault. She did. Cases like this are a perfect reminder of why the justice system can't simply bend because someone yells loudly enough. If people like this were allowed to escape consequences just by shouting, the courtroom would quickly turn into a playground for entitled behavior. So let me ask you this. Do you think she deserves the full 90 days? Or should she be given another chance? Maybe she was just having a bad day. Personally, I don't think that explains this level of behavior, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.